What's up, guys? I hope you all having a good weekend. And today I've found this channel called Channel 5, and they have lots of good videos on there. So check them out. We're watching rich kids. What do rich kids buy with their money? So they got rich parents. They're probably into buying fancy jewelry, fancy cars. They got the best of the best. And they're going to showcase 5 kids. So let's check it out.
Living out of 5-star hotels or stately country homes.
So this is my garden, soccer pitches.
Okay, whoa, let's go back there for a second. Sounds like he's British, and if this is England, that grass is pathetic. I'm expecting a beautiful green grass. Unless they've been playing a lot of soccer on here. Should I say football?
Pitches.
Cruising around the city in supercars.
Supercars? See, you can't be using the name supercars lightly. So I saw a Beamer. That's not a supercar. We're talking about the rich, right? Let's keep going.
On the hunt for the most expensive designer gear.
This would be £1,000.
£32,500, literally just here.
The mega moneyed life.
Man, some of the clothes are so expensive. My goodness.
Of the rich kid is beyond unreal.
My most expensive holiday
Seriously? Young guy like that? Is that champagne? Come on, man.
was over £10,000.
They have no concept of what life is like for most Brits.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef, people wash my clothes.
You know what bugs me? I hate when people wear shoes inside. Even though those look like they've only been worn once. Man, that's a kind of a pet peeve.
It's for me, people cook for me.
I think I've been on a bus once.
When rich kids go skint.
So what is skint? Skint. I'm not sure what that word means.
My dad's been supportive of me my whole life. He's paid for me to go to private school. He's paid me to have a nice house at university.
So Patrick here, dad pays for everything. That's great. He's got a one-up on most people. Got big opportunities. He's in private school. Dad pays for everything. So with all these going in his favor, let's hopefully he'll have an easier time becoming a success with all the tools he has at his disposal. Hopefully he doesn't just blow through his dad's money.
He's taking me on nice holidays during my break.
Home for Patrick is his parents' rather palatial 7-bed mansion in Hertfordshire.
Palatious.
There's a hallway, pretty much where just guests come in and we greet guests. The main chilling is done in here, in the lounge. So this is my garden, really. We've just got some...
I don't know, it's a 7-bedroom mansion. I was expecting something nicer? I don't know.
Soccer pitches, and then I've got my tree house over there, which was built for me when I was much younger.
Now he's all grown up, Patrick's been given his very own apartment at the top of the house.
Nice. Everybody loves that. Doesn't matter how much money your parents have, having your own spot, having the own basement, your own room, and pimping it out, your man cave in it, whatever. That's awesome.
This is my area, really. Just got a kind of lounge living area where I hang out with my friends, have some pre-drink for a night out.
Growing up in
I don't know. I'm expecting. I'm just expecting something nicer. I don't know.
such opulence means rich kid Patrick's never had to lose sleep over money.
I love my clothes and fashion, shoes, and I love cars and watches. They're my main things that I like to collect.
As you do.
So you heard that, clothes, fashion. So you know he's going to London and buying best of the best.
This is a two-tone Rolex Submariner, which I actually got stolen from me, but I
Got it stolen from him. No biggie.
bought another one.
Rich kid Patrick's also a passionate collector of designer clothes.
I have a lot of shoes. So these are probably my favourite pair of trainers. I bought them for about £1,000.
So he's rocking the Yeezys. Now you guys saw the other shoes. With all that money, you buy those shoes? I'm saying no for myself. I'd rather have Jordans. That's just me.
So this is probably my most extravagant piece of clothing that I've bought. I saw Kanye West had it, so I bought it because he had it. So this would be £1,000. So overall,
Yeah, you bought it because Kanye West. Like, if you're into fashion, it looks like you're too much stuck on name brands. That's just me. You should have your own style. You can get fancy if you like wearing your Gucci and stuff without the actual gaudy emblems everywhere.
it'd be tens of thousands of pounds.
Blimey.
So much money there. It looks, to me, it's like the closet looks like shit. I don't know. I was expecting much more. If you're pimping out that much money, I was expecting a nicer house.
But his wardrobe isn't the only thing racking up his dad's credit card bill.
My most expensive possession would be my Mercedes car. My favourite feature on
Okay, let's check out this guy's car. Got a Mercedes. Now, if you can get any car under 120,000, what car would that be? Would you be picking Mercedes, BMW, Nissan, Audi? I don't know. Definitely try everything out though.
it is obviously the colour of it, satin black. That's what makes it so stand out-ish. It's quite cosy, I guess.
Yes, it is. Ever thought of using public transport?
I think I've been on a bus once.
Wow. Just once, eh?
And when his car can't get in places, he just hops on a plane.
I got
Nice car. Give him that.
on holiday, I don't know, five times a year probably.
Now that's pretty awesome. Going on vacation 5 times a year. Still stuck in. For me, if I got to go on 5 vacations a year, I would do at least 4 to the Caribbean, 1 to Europe. What about you guys? Where are you guys going?
I'm fortunate enough to have a place in south of France.
Nice.
When rich kids go skint.
Okay, we got the next girl. Let's see what she spends her parents' money on.
6 toilets, 5 en-suites, 2 dressing rooms,
Anything else?
and 3 guest bedrooms.
This girl's name is Sasha, and I don't know what to say yet.
Not surprisingly, Sasha has no plans to get a place of her own.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef, I've got all this luxury stuff. So yeah, my life is super easy at home. Like people.
Here's what she said. Now, I have a feeling, I don't want to judge, but it looks like Sasha is really digging. Her life is easy. What does easy mean? Let's find out.
People wash my clothes for me, people cook for me, people clean. Like, I'm not gonna move out. So this is my favorite place in the house. It's my wardrobe. 32.
Now, do you need that many purses? And I'm sure those purses are thousands of euros.
£2,500.
Sorry,
Bags,
pounds.
literally just here. Chanel, Goyard, Mon Chanel, Celine. I've got my Louis. I've got bags inside bags.
From a
You know, like all those purses is probably, that's someone's university student loan right there. Crazy.
very young age, Sasha's always been a right old bag lady.
This was my first designer bag. Like, it was my school bag. I think it was like 2,500.
You can see she spends most of her time shopping. I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't really check my bank statements because I don't really need to check.
That statement just says it right there. She is spoiled rotten. She just probably has her dad's credit card and just uses it at will. Now, I'm not gonna judge, but for future husband, you better have lots of money because she can't downgrade. She can't go live middle class.
And Sasha also doesn't have a care in the world when it comes to her regular swanky shopping sprees.
My dad gave
My dad.
Give me his debit card. It's just easier instead of calling like every 2 seconds saying I need money.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
As well as being a self-confessed shopaholic, this rich kid's also a posh petrol head.
A petrol head? That is a nice BMW though, I'll give her that.
So my favorite thing in the whole world would be my car. It's a BMW M2. It's really nice, really fast.
It's also rather expensive to run.
I can only go to petrol stations that have the highest octane of fuel, and it costs me roughly 65 to 70 pounds every other day.
70 pounds. I'm gonna say that's 100 Canadian every 2 days. Wow. She driving a lot? It's expensive.
After all that fast and furious driving and shopping, poor Sash is in regular need of some serious pampering. Or rather, getting someone to
It's a tough life she lives.
pamper her.
I haven't physically washed my hair myself with my own hands for the past maybe 4 or 5 years.
You heard that statement, right, folks? She hasn't washed her own hair in 5 years. She's living the real privileged life, but this is not helping her.
So third time this week, babe. We're gonna do a fourth.
I love getting my hair done. I get roughly 3 or 4 blow dries a week.
She'll come back in a couple days and do another
So should
blow.
do Saturday just before you go out.
Yeah.
And going out is a daily occurrence for this rich kid.
Every single meal, I'm not exaggerating, I eat out. I have
What do you guys think about that? Every day? She eats out. And I'm sure that their home has plenty of food in the fridge, and they have a chef.
no food in my house. This is my kitchen.
So I don't know how to use the oven. Welcome to my fridge. We always have lots of water in the house because we like drinking cold water.
What, from the tap?
No, who drinks tap water?
I would need about £1,000 a week to fund my lifestyle.
Her lifestyle is 1,000 pounds. Wow. 6,000 Canadian a month? Wow.
Just because I'm always out. I sleep all day, socialise all night, come home, and repeat.
Not a fan, I'm sorry.
Parking all that privilege and party lifestyle to go skint with a poor family on benefits won't come easy for this pampered princess.
I think people that are comfortable living on benefits are just lazy.
People living off benefits are lazy. You don't know anybody's situation, but we're looking at your situation, and the way that you're acting is pretty lazy. Don't wash your own hair. You don't eat it at home. You got people waiting on you hand and foot. And you're more than capable. So I think Patrick in the first one, he's going to be successful. I have a feeling, and it might be bad for me to say, is you're going to have to find a man to support this lifestyle. And you're more than capable. And I'm sure she has a good education as well.
I don't think they should complain about being on benefits and struggling because everyone can help themselves.
When rich
Everybody can help himself. If your dad wasn't around, what would that be? Just saying.
kids go skint.
Growing up, my life was good.
Number 3, we have a guy named Kofi. Like the name.
I got to travel a lot with my family. We go to the best places with.
That's great. At a young age, if your parents can travel and take you traveling and see the world, that's great. It's great to see the world. Good experiences.
Dinner. My parents bought me everything I really wanted.
Now we're gonna get to the part. Parents buy him everything he wants. I don't even know what type of watch that is, but I can see it's full of diamonds.
So I definitely now expect to find the things in life.
Having rich parents who pay for everything has allowed Kofi to indulge his one big passion in life.
What do you guys think that passion is? I'm thinking either watches, cars.
I'm definitely a self-confessed shopaholic. It's something I do every day. It's something I love doing. I can't live without shopping.
It seems like they're all shopping in London. Got all the big brands down there.
Kofi splits his time between his parents' country mansion in Sheffield and high-end shopping sprees in London.
Bingo.
You know, you can't beat Bond Street. There's really nowhere better.
Like they're all into fashion, but you just check out they like their Gucci, Versace, and you don't need to be like that logo Gucci. I don't know, not digging it.
And when he's in the capital, this rich kid spends weeks on end hopping from one 5-star hotel to another.
Oh, I feel bad for you.
Whenever I'm here, I tend to stay in the Dorchester, the Ritz, Shangri-La. When I go shopping, I
Staying at all the fancy places.
don't really have a budget or look at the price of things, but I'd probably say I'd spend maybe 4 or 5 figures. I like just fall in love with a piece of clothing or an accessory, and I end up.
Like you're really setting them up for failure. Like either their parents have to set them up in their companies that they've set up, or they're gonna have a great education, that's for sure, but they're so used to spending money. They're at a disadvantage. That's what I'm saying.
Look at my wardrobe. This one is my silk shirt from Dolce & Gabbana. It costs around £700. Diesel jacket costs around £600. But every day I just like wear Gucci.
Splashing your parents' cash.
Eh. Gucci's nasty. All this stuff I saw from these kids wearing Gucci, not impressed.
Around designer boutiques can really take it out of you. So this champagne-loving rich kid makes sure he always pencils in some downtime to keep up appearances.
I tend to go to the spa.
Now he's going to talk about going to the spa. He's rocking his jewelry in the spa.
At least once a week. I go twice a month to see my skincare therapist at the Dorchester. You know, each time I go to the spa, about £300.
£300 every time you go to spa. Like $400 every time you go to the spa Canadian. Wow.
I mean, I think I'm blessed with genetics, but maintaining my smooth skin, it's definitely dedication.
Kofi's
It's dedication. I'm going to spend all my parents' money so I have the smooth skin. That's what's important. Smooth skin. One thing I learned today. Something I don't have. Rough like cardboard, sandpaper.
also passionate about taking regular luxury holidays abroad.
My most expensive holiday was Dubai.
Damn, I'd love to go to Dubai, but sure, it's great for the richy riches.
Trip probably, you know, over £10,000.
When rich kids go skint.
Skint, what's skint?
On my mother's side, I am
We got another girl. Her name is Becca, and what do you think? We talking about another girl that loves to buy Gucci.
related to royalty, and that's just been a very interesting part of my life growing up.
And Becca certainly lives like royalty, dividing her time between her parents' palatial homes in the country and a luxury pad in Chelsea.
Palatious, that's the new word of the day. Palatious.
I'm always travelling, so I'm either in the country or if I'm in London, this is where I stay. This is the kitchen. As you can see, there's a nice wine section over there.
It is a very nice place, I give her that.
Lots of different artwork.
Ooh, very fancy.
This is the living room. I'd say the house is a mixture of classic things and also modern things, like the kitchen.
I'm digging her place.
Being the international socialite she is, Becca requires more than just one designer wardrobe.
I'm in and out of the country all the time, so these are some...
So what is a socialite? Just at nighttime goes to socialize with famous people?
My things I have here. This is my Canada's Goose, which I absolutely love. These I'd say go for around £800 to £1,000. So I have this Chanel bag.
So everybody needs a Chanel purse, I guess.
Basically, when I go out, like it's like easy access. So like put my phone in and like take it out. I do have a bit of a thing for Tiffany. I absolutely love their jewellery. I guess
For most of the rich kids, it's all about the jewelry and the fashion.
each piece of jewellery is in the hundreds again.
So just how does an unemployed 21-year-old afford all of this expensive designer gear?
Yeah, how? Daddy's money?
I do have an allowance, and that is from the bank of Dad's.
And what is the allowance? I remember growing up, I think it was $5 or $10 a week. And I'd be all excited. I'd save $5, the other $5 I'd rent a Nintendo game. The life.
He has always given me what I want.
And that means Becca's never had to lose any sleep when it comes to finding work.
There has been times when my parents have been giving me a lot of money, paying for so many different things, and I have felt bad.
You don't feel bad. So what is the allowance? Is there a number? 5,000 a week?
And gone and got myself a job. It's usually ended because the summer holidays come and all my friends are inviting me to go on holiday with them.
So
Yeah, screw jobs if you have holidays to go to. So her parents haven't set her up for success at all. So daddy's gonna have to pay for her allowance until she finds a man that can afford to do the same thing. And that looks like that's the case for most of the girls.
a winter job then. One thing Becca does work hard at is racking up the air miles.
I go on holiday every year. I would usually travel business class or first class. We have stayed in hotels.
Man, best way to travel, I guess, first class. I'll be never doing that.
Resorts that are from around £2,000 to £4,000 a night.
Ooh, £4,000 a night. Where are you going?
View from one of my villas that I stayed in.
When Becca's back home in Chelsea, life is still one big holiday. When rich kids go skint.
My name is Freddie.
Hey, I think it's the last kid. His name is Freddie. And probably does a lot of shopping in London. Let's check it out.
I'm 20 years old and I'm from Chelsea.
Freddie likes to eat out and doesn't have to worry about the cost of restaurants in Chelsea.
Is that nice? Like, I'm gonna go out, doesn't matter where I go, doesn't matter what I pick out. I'm not even gonna look at the price tag. Doesn't even matter. You have to ask, you can't afford it, I guess.
There you go. Thank you very much. Maybe £200 for 2 courses and a bottle of wine, which is actually considered quite a normal price around the area I am.
£200? I guess Chelsea's really expensive.
As well as having a posh palate for pricey food, Freddie
Those shoes are whack.
also likes to shop for fancy threads.
This is my morning coat that I wear for Royal Ascots in June every year. And of course, this outfit would simply not be complete without my top hat. And this is the top hat.
And
Now, looking back, there's the 3 guys, they're all into fashion. I'm thinking this guy probably has them both beat. I can't see this guy wearing a Gucci'd out with all the logos.
Freddie gets fitted for these only at the finest places.
It does feel good wearing a new morning dress. Absolutely lovely.
Freddie's family not only have a 4-bedroom London townhouse, they also own a villa in Ibiza.
Ibiza? Ibiza? I don't know.
Freddie attended the exclusive Milton Abbey School, which cost the Bank of Mum and Dad just under £200,000.
200,000 pounds. Wow. Now, is that private high school or is that a university?
We had a school shoot, a school farm, a sailing academy, and a 9-hole golf course.
Sailing academy? That place looks huge.
And with an education like that, Freddie expects to earn the big bucks one day.
A couple of £100,000 a year is probably what you would need to sustain that type of.
Okay, I think this guy got his head on his shoulders. He knows how much he needs to earn, and looks like he got his head on straight, even though got his parents' help. Good for him.
Lifestyle.
Like a lot of students before uni, Freddie took a gap year.
Nothing wrong with that, as long as you go back to school.
I actually did have a budget. I spent £5,000 in about 6 weeks.
That's not. Seems a lot, but it's probably pretty good for him. It's an improvement.
Your average student budget.
I do invest a lot of money, I guess, in adventure.
That's interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, and check out Channel 5. They have interesting stuff there. And until the next time, keep watching. Peace.